If you open up, you take on that position of power, position of authority, you're signaling your body to elevate testosterone, lower cortisol. So you actually have to live and have a certain code of ethics to have a high level of testosterone. There's a mindset to having a high level of testosterone. Don't be a bitch. You say you're gonna do something, you freaking do it. You go into the gym, you push hard. But guys are so weak, and again, it's an interplay. If your testosterone levels are naturally higher, it's gonna be easier to act in accordance of this. But if your testosterone levels are a bit lower, you gotta force yourself to actually be a man of action, to be a freaking leader. In fact, every time you're scared to do something, you shy away. Oh, there's a cute girl, but I don't want to. You think your testosterone levels are gonna be high when you fucking can't take action, you can't take a step. So you need to become that person that is that leader. You need to become that person that isn't scared to take up space. You need to become that person that says it's gonna do something, they do it. They crush the weight, they hit the PR, they get excited. One thing that happens as you get in a relationship, you get married, it's very common, the trend is testosterone levels come down a bit. As you get more and more children, if you're around crying babies, testosterone levels come down a little bit. So it's good to throw in some element of being around strong, focused, ambitious men. And that just being around cultivating the right atmosphere and being hyper competitive and pushing hard is a very important landscape to be in that position to produce higher testosterone levels. I think I just saw something recently, I didn't get too in depth with it, but even in prison, the testosterone levels, and it's obviously guys that tend to commit crimes are going to be more risk takers, and so their testosterone levels are going to be higher. But even in prisons, the testosterone levels are very, very high. Whereas if you're a guy that's around women and babies all day long, your testosterone levels are going to come down. So there is this interplay in the environment. So you have to actually, and when I talk to guys that struggle with low testosterone, their mental model is so off, you know. And here's the one big thing that you want to take from this. The mind and body are so much more connected than we think. The thoughts that we tell ourselves reaffirm who we are, and it affects us on a epigenetic level, it affects us on a physiological level. So what you want to do is, if you're like, man, I struggle with testosterone, my sex drive is low, knock that shit off. From right now, your testosterone levels are fucking high.